Hold on. Damn, can you come on now? Okay, Jesus. I'm like, why is it taking so long? Like every time, every freaking time, this thing loves to crawl. Okay, I do one more customization because I am not about to have chat. 1 minute's fine. And let me see, slow mode. We're gonna do 45 seconds. Y'all not. What's up, little bro? Like I said, I'm not in a bad mood. Much better mindset than I've been in the past few days. But that does not change the fact that my ass does not want to have to over talk and have to play Speedy Gonzalez with the comments. Hey, Calls, what's up? Oh, thank you. Time flies. You trust me. I was telling my friend that the other day. I was talking to my friend about her grandson. Like pretty much all her grandsons are about to be adults. So yeah, time flies though. Trust me and believe. Time definitely flies. That same time waits for no one is so true, and you realize that more as time passes. Literally. Like, I felt like I was just once upon I was 23 years old. So Carlos, today's one of my better days, but my mental has not been exactly 100%. To be honest, I'm not gonna even cap. There's been days I'm like, I'm not in the best of spirits, but today not so bad. Like, shit, not so bad. Like I haven't got no much complaints as I had the other days. Like Monday and Tuesday, I was just over everybody, everything. That's life. Like shit, I ain't the only motherfucker who be depressed and have their own shit going on. It's between personal stuff and just how the world is right now. But like I said, it could be worse. I'm still here. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm still here. So I'm just gotta roll with the punches. No, he's gonna block. Shit. Oh. Yeah, she's cute. Really cool design. Too bad she's a very complex character to play. Goodbye, Angel. I thought I was getting sick a couple days ago. My mouth was feeling a little dry, but I feel. But thing is, bro, I know when like the weather's like when the seasons change, like the temperature change is like a big change. My body takes a minute to adjust to it, so I do get that. I feel like I'm sick, but it's usually like a false alarm. But also, when I do feel a little sick, I start taking medicine in advance because I just hate being sick. But who doesn't? That's like everybody. I don't think there's a person who's like, oh, I love being sick. Like. Oh fuck. Ooh. Like I hope you're not too bad, but take some day crow, night crow, depends which one you prefer. It's good to help, but don't overdo it. Also, drink more orange juice. That tends to help. And if you're like going to bed, drink like a thing of tea, warm tea, of course. Ah, shit. No. Ah, shit. Ah, yeah, that sounds like you about to. The only thing I can tell right now, brother, you're probably gonna get a little sick, but you start taking day crow, night crow. Those are my favorites. I mean, everybody has their own preference. And drink some tea and up your orange juice. You'll probably will recover a lot faster. What's up, Passion? Good to see you here. Yeah, that Xiao you play was annoying. I was watching your video earlier, like, yo, that Xiao you play is mad annoying. But it's Xiao you. When is Xiao you not annoying? But thank you for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. I don't blame you. That'd be me. That'd be just tomorrow's like the only day I'm off. You know, I got some stuff to do with a friend if he don't forget and cancel. But other than that, I'm like, the only thing I gotta do tomorrow is help a friend out with their bank account stuff, and then that's it. And then I'm chilling. Also, laundry day tomorrow, but that's like, I just do a drop off. I think I'm gonna end up doing my own laundry before the end of the month, before the weather starts getting really, really cold, because I want to start getting my winter stuff. Because pretty much, I probably got like another week to wear shorts and shit. But after that, it's time to start wearing sweatpants. Ah, fuck you, Gone Gale. Ah. Haha. Oh, damn. I mean, Carl, you support the channel. I cannot, and let me just pause this. I cannot force you to watch any video you don't want to watch on my channel. I like to say I love your comments, but at the same time, if you are unhappy with Tekken 8, you can't be like, well, I'm unhappy with Tekken 8, but I'll make an exception and watch Onyx's videos. No, if you're like pretty much doing a whole Tekken 8 cleanse, you're avoiding Tekken 8 content regardless if it's from a friend, someone you don't watch, whatever. You don't like the game's current state. So I completely understand. Please don't apologize for that. You told me already why you haven't watched my Tekken videos. You just are not in. You think Tekken 8 is in a bad spot. Me isn't in a great spot, no, but I still can enjoy it. Maybe I have a different perspective on it, but I'm never gonna be like, Carlos, you haven't watched my Tekken 8 video in weeks. What are you doing? No, I'm never gonna do that to you. Cause at the end of the day, you are a grown man. I'm not your puppet master. I do not control you. You do what makes you happy. As long as you're not doing nothing bad, even then, that's still your choice. Do what makes you happy, and you don't feel like consuming any Tekken 8 related content. That's perfectly understandable, and I'm not the exception to that. I'd rather you be enjoying your stuff, and at least you're a member of the channel. I'm pretty sure you watch other non-related Tekken videos on my stuff, which I appreciate, and that's more than enough for me. You been reading this Galatea fanfic? Oh. Oh yeah, I remember this Galatea, the Supergirl clone for the Justice League Unlimited TV show. Fanfics are good though. I think there's some good fanfics. There are some good fanfics out there, but at the same time, I haven't really indulged in fanfics in quite a long time. Nothing wrong with it. I just haven't, because I don't know why, and I'm not even saying this like I'm like that kind of person. I try to avoid people's original media as much as possible, because that I'm a flop. Look where my book has taken me, pretty much nowhere. But I write my own stories on my blog, and I have a book, so I try not to make sure I'm not influenced by no one else's idea. Like, being inspired is one thing, but I'm trying to make sure I'm not influenced. Yeah, I know it doesn't. No emojis really showing the PlayStation tag, but I knew which ones you picked. You picked the picture of me and the pink background. But nah, PlayStation doesn't show it, which is fine. But at the same time, like, that's how it is. Like, I just try to avoid certain me. Like, I still read, obviously, but thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I mean, I don't think I'm a flop person. Thank God. I have my days when I feel like I'm like a worthless piece of shit. But I mean, more like my Forbidden didn't sell. I'm definitely no J.K. Rowling's, which is a good thing and a bad thing, because I'm not transphobic. Bad thing is I'm not rich. But yeah, overall though, like I said, I do wish Forbidden has sold more, cause I got one royalty check for that damn book and nothing ever afterwards. I know that shit ain't selling. Hinder. But like I said, hopefully, in the future, Forbidden will catch on. Knowing my luck, I'll be long gone when someone finally gives a fuck about Forbidden. Shit. Sylvie's gone. You gotta worry about my face game. I know I lost. What? Whatever. Oh, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Definitely look forward to doing that. I hope to see all my close you guys on here one day. Damien, Darnell, Suki, Neffy. I hope to meet you even once in a life. Just one time in my life, I hope to meet many of y'all. Just being poor and not having a car, makes that very hard. And then your friends are also poor, so you're like, fuck you, Shune, you ruined my perfect. But speaking of Tekken 8 needs to drop a patch way before Armor King comes out. We definitely need a patch. I do not want our next patch being after Armor King drops. I really hope that's not the case. Oh, time for woo. Ah, shit. Taki mushrooms. Ah, Luong. Dead. No, Pepto-Bismol for a stomach thing, bro. No Pepto-Bismol. That would actually not do nothing for you. It's not a stomach issue. You sound like you got like a cold. If you had like diarrhea or like upset stomach, I would say try the Pepto-Bismol. But you have what you sound like you got is a cold. So no Pepto-Bismol wouldn't do nothing for you. You gotta take like a cold medication. Me, I'm a Dayquil Nyquil guy, but you just gotta take something for cold. I'd like to come to Chicago. If I ever do patch, I'm gonna hit you up. I'd love to come to Chicago. Chicago's a dope place, actually. Well, it's I've been gassy too, but the thing is, if you don't take Pepto-Bismol for gas, you've been gassy a lot, you could probably try like Gas X, or we consider what the kind of foods you eat, because certain foods will make you more gassy. But Pepto-Bismol is really when your stomach's acting up. It's not really just something for gassiness only. Nice. Okay, damn cooler. Ah. Mm-hmm. But I mean, Chicago. The thing is, when I was a kid, I used to hear Chicago's like a very dangerous state, all that stuff like that. Blah 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 blah. when I said Chicago, I think Illinois. Well, whatever. I'm like, now I'm not trying to play United States maps. But I used to hear like, you know, Chicago's dangerous, da da da. I even used to see like comedies make jokes about how dangerous Chicago is. Once I got like Chicago ain't no more dangerous than any other part of the world. I actually say places like Texas or Georgia or freaking Wyoming, Idaho's more dangerous. But you know, that's things we can talk about. I mean, yeah, I'd love to visit certain parts of the United States. The only parts of the United States I've been to, I used to live in Georgia for 3 years, and New York. I mean, I visited New Jersey. I visited Delaware when I went to see my dad a few years ago. But I'm like to act like be at a state for like maybe like a day or two. I definitely want to check out like, you know, Chicago's one of them. I want to check out freaking I do want to check out Texas, but when it calms down a little bit. Because right now Texas, like, I'm not really iffy on Texas. Because I heard it's great, but it's all that politics bullshit is kind of like, you know, affecting me wanting to go to Texas. I also want to go to check out Arizona, just for like the mountain landscape for a bit. I've been obsessed with Arizona in a sense ever since watching Life is Strange. But so the only states I really want to check out: Illinois, Arizona, Minnesota. I'm trying to think what other state I would like to visit. Texas, and that's it. I don't want to go through all the rest of. I also want to go to Washington D.C. I do want to go to Washington D.C., but like after, you know, piece of shit's presidency is finished. But I don't want to. But do I want to go to all 50 states of the United States? Fuck no. And I do want to go to Hawaii, but from what I understand, people in Hawaii do not like foreigners. I want to visit Canada. I do, but I wouldn't probably. If I'm lucky, I probably won't be seeing Canada until I'm 50 years old, or when it's time for me to retire. Like, I really want to go to see Canada. The only two places I want to, like, countries I really want to visit on a realistic sense, I want to go to Canada and I want to go to Thailand. Those are the places I want to visit. I would say Japan, but if I only could do two, Canada and Thailand. Like, I don't want to, like I said, it's not saying I don't know what Joe Guy has in store for me. I don't know. I cannot see the future. But I don't want to, like, die, and the only place I've really been to is America. Like, or lived in, rather. I want to say I went to another place besides the United States. Like, I've been in New York all my life. I was born in New York. I die in New York. Like, I'm cool with dying in New York, but I do want to say I went to other places besides that. Yeah. Like, that's my whole thing. Don't want to sit around like I'm 60, 70 years old like, I just been in New York and that's all I ever really known. That's why, you know, I had the illusion in my head, the delusion rather, that if Forbidden took off, I was going to be able to do all those things I wanted to do, but unfortunately, my book did not take off. And while my YouTube channel is growing slowly but surely, YouTube ain't going to be enough. It took me like nearly more than half the year to finally get a payout from YouTube. I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I mean, I don't think Red State does not anything about blue states are great either. Blue state definitely got its problems, but right now, especially in this political social climate, living in a red state is hell right now. But I'm just glad I'm not in Florida, because that whole thing about vaccines are not mandatory no more in schools, that's stupid. Oh, Luan got my hand. Oh, she got it. Cool. I thought Vanessa was gonna block. But yeah, my speaking of backstage, I went to I was so mad Monday because after work, I got off work. I went to fucking Dwayne Weed because I heard I saw on Blue Sky a lady got her COVID booster, and I want to get my updated COVID booster. I went there. I waited in fucking line. I had then when I got to the line, I had to sign up for this long ass prompt to get myself ready to take the COVID test. That I suddenly told me to ask the people there, do you accept my insurance? Like, no, we don't accept this insurance about Medicaid. And I asked, how much would it be out of pocket? I'm thinking like maybe $25, $30. Like, you know what, I'll pay for that. $200. Like, all right, I got $200 to spend on a vaccine right now. I wish I did have that kind of money, but I do not. And I wasted all that fucking time walking to that place for nothing. But hopefully I get my COVID vaccine at some point, because thank God blue states, despite all that shit RFK Jr. is doing, blue states are trying to make it possible for people to get their vaccines. And I'm very much pro-vaccine. But yeah, I don't know when my day's gonna end. I don't know. I don't have that foresight. But I don't want to. When I do go 6 feet under, I don't want to be like the only place I ever been was the United States and New York in particular. I gotta go to every part of the world. The world's way too big for me to travel every part of the world. That would require me to have Jeff Bezos kind of money. But I do want to be able to say I seen more than just New York or Georgia. And even that, I didn't see much of Georgia because, like I said, Georgia, we mostly stayed at Hinesville. Ah, shit, I'm dead. GG's. Exactly. Like I'm not the most adventurous person. I don't need nothing crazy. But the thing I really want to do in my lifetime, I want for my next birthday, for my 36th birthday, I'm gonna try to bully my friends into doing it. I want a male stripper for my 36th. Don't take me out to dinner. I could just buy some McDonald's or some whatever BS around the corner. You know, I don't really want to buy McDonald's. Not because McDonald's stuff ain't good. It's just because McDonald's, that franchise supports a lot of alt-right organizations, unfortunately. But I want a male stripper. I want to at least go get out of the state, New York, but not to New Jersey. To me, if I'm going to go to another state, I want to go to a state that's a little out of the way from New York. And if I'm really lucky, if I make the right amount of type of money, go to Canada, go to Thailand, and I think once I do those things, I'll be set for life. Like, I will not need to do nothing else than live and be happy. And then, you know, whenever the time is go. Because I won't have kids. Not because, fuck my sexuality. I'm not bringing kids to work due to my current financial status. Because I believe when I want my hypothetical son and daughter, I want them to have a much better life than me. And I need to have good amount of money for that to be possible. So that's, you know, I low-key, and I would say that I do want a kid, but I refuse to bring kid into this shit. Based with me, I work at 2 pharmacies, which is barely a full-time job. I work at 2 pharmacies, and I take care of an elderly friend of mine I've known since I was 16 years old. And I sometimes run errands for my former boss when I used to work at a dental office. But outside that, I really don't do much. I mean, I do a lot of running around. I mean, I do a lot, but it barely takes care of me. It just gets me by. It's not great. And like I said, the YouTube journey, the books, I don't get shit from that. And then, of course, and a shout out to my good friend Chris Lotus. When I have Chris do edits, I don't care. Chris is a sweetheart. He's just one of the kindest souls in the world, a better man than me. But I'm not gonna let him do no fucking editing for free. So I have to pay Chris when I need him to help me with the blog stuff. So I just wish I was able to bring in a better income. That's why one of my other goals in 2026, personal goals, I like, you know, New Year's resolution. Fuck that noise. I want to get a different job. That one a little bit pays more. So and I'll make that my only job. I want to get a one full-time job. I'm working 2 jobs right now, which is part-time, which barely makes up to a full-time job. But I want to do it because I'm just want to have more. And I'm getting older and older, and I don't like living paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes I just like the struggle is not fun. And I hate the fact when my son and my mom wants to ask for money, I'm like, Mommy, I don't got it right now. I'm broke myself. I hate that. I want to be able to give my mom money whenever she asks. I hate that shit with a passion. Like, my mom's my favorite person in the whole world, and sometimes I feel like I don't show it properly because I don't have the means to show it. Yeah, but it's hard out here. Like, shit. And I think I'm doing a lot better with most people with a GED, but it's fucking hard out here. But I was too stupid to get I really handle school and not fuck bullying. I just really did not understand a lot of shit was being taught in school. Like, you kick bullying to the back burner. School was just too hard for me. Ah, Sylvie. And you have to stretch your money out. You may be to treat yourself to eat something outside because you're too tired to cook that day. But then it's ramen noodles, peanut butter jelly sandwiches, oatmeal, all that shit. Like, yo, man, I like that ain't the life. Shit. That's not the life. It really not. Like, I'm barely doing better than a homeless person. Barely. And one of my biggest fears is being homeless. My other biggest fears is snakes and serial killers. But, you know, I think those are like realistic fears, not exclusive to yours truly. But that's how I be feeling. I'm like, yo, I just wish I had more than I actually do have. But at the same time, hey, child. Yeah, that's another reason I'm glad I'm not in a relationship right now. Take your time. Oh, by the way, Damon, I didn't tell you. I saw that video you sent me with M. That little short. That was a pretty... I like that performance she was doing. I just been so busy. I really have not been on my phone like that. But I saw that video and thank you for sharing that with me. Oh, I'm not watching that. And I don't want everyone... I heard that video was very graphic. I do not... Thank you, child. I heard that video was very graphic. As much as I feel no sympathy for him, I do not want to see that video. I heard several people saw that video. They wanted to throw up. I do not want to see that video. Like, shit! I thought I jumped over Robert. I mean, I know that at the end of the day, I'm not here to judge a soul. If someone's happy about that man's situation, that's more power to them. Me, I'm like, it's unfortunate, but I also feel like this. He was a bad human being when he was alive. So it's like, I understand no one having sympathy for him. Like, I'm not gonna like laugh at his demise, and I feel bad for his loved ones. But me personally, I'm like, because I'm like, in my head, like, you were a bad person in your life. Hey, Devil Cat. Thanks for stopping by. Hello. Looking forward to your next Street Fighter Alpha 3 video. Oh, I ain't. Oh, don't get that shit confused. I ain't tap dancing. Oh, you talking about that man. Oh, I like. Oh, I just don't want to make fun of his demise. But I got what you said. I was like, oh, I ain't. Man, I was like, well, you know, he chose to be a right wing piece of crap, and it caught up to him, child. It caught up. Like I said, once again, I'm gonna say this, and I said it in my video. I'm not happy with what happened to him. But when you do a lot of bad stuff. When you do I know what you meant now. When you do a lot of bad stuff, it's gonna come back to you. I was having this conversation with Mitchell earlier. We were talking about, you know, if you're like a disgusting human being when you're alive, don't expect people to feel bad for you when you're gone. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not gonna take I take no pleasure what happened to him, but if you live rotted things are gonna happen to you, and that's just life. Like, so I mean, he brought that shit on himself. Like I said, I'm no saint. None of us here are saints, but we're not evil. We're not people who spread it like bad, you know, telling people things that are against the left, talk about bad about marginalized groups. We did none of that stuff. So, you know, at least I can hold my head high on that regards. Yes, it's a fun game to play. I love playing this game. I've been playing this game since I got it at 16 years old. I'm 35 now, and I still play this game religiously. Ouch. But I know right now, from what I've seen of those screenshots that people from Blue Side pull off of Twitter, I see that people on Twitter are not taking the situation well at all. Especially those who share that man's views on people in America. But it's basically a reap what you sow. If you put negative out there, negative's gonna come back to you, and that's just life. Now it's sad how it ended for him, but nastiness is punished sooner or later. Being a valuable being, that comes back to you sooner or later. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people feel that way, child. I know what you meant. You didn't have to add that for. I know what you meant. But a lot of people feel like Blue Sky right now. A lot of people feel like, ha ha, ha ha. Some of us like, you know what? It's not cool what happened to him. But a lot of people are like, ha ha. And I'm not judging not a soul feels that way, because I completely get it. Yeah, but I think DNF Duel is still active though, Devil Cat. But you might have to go like Discord. DNF Duel is still active, but it's like a really niche group. But King Fighters 14, this game is not active no more. Unless you have to have a particular set of friends to play this game with at this point. I play this game offline, so it doesn't matter to me. But for King Fighters 14, it's relatively dead online. Plus, the online netcode for this game is trash. Like, I love this game now, but the online netcode for this game is trash. DNF Duel, from what I know, they improved the netcode a lot, so the game is playable online. But with DNF Duel, it's more like a Discord fighter now. So that's the kind of game you gotta know people, find a group, and you get matches out of that. But it is still active because the YouTube channel Tampa Never Sleeps still runs tournaments for like at least every other month. So the game still got people playing it. It's just unfortunately, due to everything that happened in DNF Duel, the game fell off quickly. But it's a pretty good game still though, gameplay wise, graphics wise, and I think it does play well online from last time I remember. But this game right here, don't bother with it online. If you're gonna play this game with anybody, you gotta play offline with a friend. Do not play this game online. Connection is terrible. Oh, true. Graham. Oh, you talking about God Wu? Oh, Grand Blue deserves more player as well, but it's getting there. But yeah, God Wu unfortunately has a small player base. It's unfortunate because I hear from my friend Chris, it's a good game. I just think a lot of the stuff SK did, the marketing just didn't hit with the right audience, so the game ended up underperforming severely. But it's actually a good game. One game I wish people gave more love to is Under Night and Birth. I think that game deserves way more players than what it has. Oh, she would have been KO. Another good fighting game, but it's very niche. It's Melty Blood Tight Lumina. That's another very good fighting game, but very niche. Yeah, I wish they would do something like a little update to the game. Also not add no more characters, but another patch would be great. But I don't see it happening realistically, sadly. The makers of that game have long moved on. It sucks, but they have long moved on. Yeah, sadly, I think it did the marketing and the DLC situation was handled a lot better. That game would still be acted like Guilty Gear, but because it was handled poorly, the game died so fast, and it sucks because the game had a lot of promise to it, a lot of promise early on, but the developers made one too many mistakes, and that cost DNF Duel. Oh shit. You like Tokon? That's cool. I was watching some matches. I really like Star-Lord and Miss Marvel in that game. Hey, Honcho. What's up? Welcome. Yeah, it looks good. Only thing I don't like about Marvel Tokon, which is a pet peeve of mine, I don't like that the characters share the same health bar. I don't like that. I wish they each kind of had their own HP. But I get it because we get 4 characters, the game will go on for a long time. Yes, I appreciate that video. Thanks again, child. Thank you so much for that. I haven't really been on my phone like that because when I do make my phone, it's like work-related stuff. So I haven't really used my phone for personal stuff so much. Oh, that's nice. I'm always good to know that she's a kind person too. It makes it extra sweet to support people like her. Man, I didn't think she'd be like Azalea Banks, but I don't know the lady personally either. Yeah, I think Tokon, I honestly got Marvel and Atlas working together. I can't see Tokon failing. I think Tokon's gonna be a knockout. Yes, I definitely need a new phone too. Oh God, that's a good thing that no one can match that lady. That lady's a little bit off the handles, way off the handles. But I do wish Tokon gave Cat each their own health bar instead of them sharing one health bar. But it looks good, and I think that game's gonna be a smash hit. You know what game I'm low key worried about not doing too well? It's trying to think of the name, that Invisible game that's exclusive to the Xbox, which I think is a big mistake. That Invisible fighting game, it looks nice. I like the graphics, I like the gore, but I don't think it's gonna land as well as people might think. And I hope I'm wrong, because I don't want that game to flop. But I feel like that game's not gonna do it that well. I mean, it's livable, but I just wish the characters each had their own HP instead. Like Dragon Ball Fighter Z or Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Jam, whatever. Yeah, it definitely looks promising. I like that. Tokon, I cannot see Tokon being a flop. Unless they do something stupid to the mechanics or something out like a shitty roster, Tokon's gonna be a knockout. It's gonna be a success story. Like Tokon's that one fight game is coming out in the future, that's gonna be a success story. It's too much juice for it to be like a bad game. Like, I really cannot see that game failing. Like, honestly, Marvel and Atlas will have to pretty much have their heads up their asses for that game to fail. Because just the way people play the beta alone, hearing how people were enjoying the beta, and it's just in the beta stage, I feel like it had a lot of promise. Yeah. There's hopefully, you know, not an army of freaking different versions of Wolverine like there is in Dragon Ball Z, like different versions of Goku and Vegeta. Like, God. like I said, I think right so far, Devil, Marvel Tokon is hitting all the right buttons. So far, it's a beautiful game to look at. The system is smooth. Only I know people complain about right now, which is so-so. They say the combos in that game are a bit too short. But I'm also thinking about how people complain about Tekken 8. The combos are too long. So I'm like, do you want the game to have like infinite combos, or do you want a more lax combo system where after a couple hits the combo's going to end regardless? But that's the only complaint I've been hearing about Tokon. But everything else is like yes, 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 yes. Yeah, 2KXKO took so long. I think 2KXKO was announced. I'm 35 now. I want to say I was either 29 going on 30 or already 30 when 2XKO was announced, just like, you know, the teaser trailer. And it took that game so long to finally get launched, and it only came with 9 characters. It's going to be 10 when the game officially launches, but currently it's 9 playable characters. I'm like, all that fucking time, and you only have 9 characters ready. What the fuck? But it is what it is. But it's a nice looking game, and it seems to play well. From what I've seen on YouTube, where YouTube recommended me, it looks like a pretty dope game. So I think it will do well, because it is the League of Legends IP, but I think they move really slow. But I don't think, if the game is a good game to play, I don't think they're going to have a hard time catching up. Ah, shit. That's true. That's true. I think Tokon, I think what hurt 2XKO, they should have waited a bit longer to announce it when it was like more further into development. But I think the game looks very good. I think it has a good combo system, a good play style system, a lot of cool mechanics, and it takes a lot of inspiration from its mainline MOBA series. So I think 2XKO is going to be just fine, because it's a recognizable IP. So I think it's going to be fine, but I think the way they handle presenting the game until now was not the best. But at the same time, the graphics are beautiful, the characters play really unique, and I like that they're using the skins from the MOBA. So I think 2XKO will do well, but I do wish it kind of was like Tokon, where it waited was further into production before it started showing us stuff, because we wait like a really long time to see like anything significant from that game. But I always say this: better a slow situation than end up like Blazing Strike. So you know, you have the choice. You could either rush it and you end up with something like Blazing Strike, or you take your time. It might be slow as fuck, but at the end of the day, you'll get a good result. Because the alternative is, if you rush things before it's ready, you'll get Blazing Strike. Does League of Legends got a cat character? I mean, I know Yumi, but Yumi's not in the game yet, because Ari's a fox. Ari is based on the Kitsune. But Yumi's not playable right now, though, as far as I know. That's just another cat girl I'm not thinking of. Nidalee is a bit of everything, so I don't think Nidalee counts. But the only cat character I know from League of Legends is Yumi. Good night, Carlos. Thank you for hanging out. I'm about to end the stream myself in a few. I got one more match. I'm about to end the stream myself. I'm ready to go lay down. Joe. Also, thank you to everybody who stopped by. Appreciate it. Also, a pleasure seeing some new faces here. Thank you. I agree. I agree. But thing is, I just said it's like also it's a new market for them to break into. So I think they're trying to figure out what works. Like this is like the Riot's team like first time making like a fighting game. Oh shit. Damn, fuck with my mind crazy with that teleportation. Okay, and that's a wrap. Love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream. I'll catch you guys next time. But I'm about to go lay down, chill for the night. Thank you for everybody coming by. Take care.